India's spiritual tapestry. A divine introduction. India is a land of many gods and goddesses. From the Himalayas to Kanyakumari, deities abound. They reside in temples, homes, and hearts. Each god has a story. Each goddess has a purpose. Together, they weave a rich tapestry of faith. This spiritual diversity is uniquely Indian. Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism were born here. Other faiths found a home in India too. Zoroastrianism and Islam have deep roots here. Christianity and Judaism also thrive. This mix creates a vibrant spiritual landscape. Indians worship in many ways. Some pray to idols, others meditate on formless concepts. Many sing devotional songs. Some perform elaborate rituals. Others serve humanity as a form of worship. This variety is celebrated, not divided. It's seen as different paths to the same truth. Let's begin this spiritual adventure across India's divine landscape.
Section 5. Buddhism's Enlightened Beings, Buddha and Bodhisattvas. Buddhism began with Siddhartha Gautama, the historical Buddha. He lived in India around 2,500 years ago. Buddha means the awakened one. He taught the middle way to enlightenment. Buddha is not worshipped as a god. He's revered as a great teacher. His teachings form the core of Buddhist philosophy. In Buddhism, anyone can achieve enlightenment. Those who do are called Buddhas. The historical Buddha is just one of many. Some Buddhists believe in past and future Buddhas. Maitreya, for example, is believed to be the future Buddha. He will appear when the Dharma has been forgotten. Bodhisattvas are central figures in Mahayana Buddhism. They are beings who delay their own enlightenment. They do this to help others achieve liberation. Avalokiteshvara is a famous bodhisattva. He embodies compassion. In China, Avalokiteshvara is known as Guanyin.
Section 6. Jainism's spiritual guides, the Tirthankaras. Jainism is an ancient Indian religion. It emphasizes non-violence and self-control. Jains don't worship gods in the traditional sense. Instead, they revere enlightened teachers called Tirthankaras. Tirthankara means ford maker. They help others cross the river of rebirth. There are 24 Tirthankaras in Jain tradition. The last and most famous is Mahavira. He lived around the same time as Buddha. Mahavira refined and spread Jain teachings. He emphasized ahimsa, which is non-violence, and aparigraha, which is non-attachment. Jains see Mahavira as a role model, not a god. Parsvanatha is the 23rd Tirthankara. He lived about 250 years before Mahavira. Parsvanatha is often depicted with a snake hood. This symbolizes his protection of all life forms. Jain temples often have statues of the Tirthankaras. These statues serve as meditation focuses.
Section 7. Sikhism's revered gurus, from Nanak to Gobind Singh. Sikhism is a monotheistic religion. It was founded by Guru Nanak in the 15th century. Sikhs believe in one formless God. They don't worship idols or deities. Instead, they revere their 10 gurus. These gurus were spiritual teachers and social reformers. Guru Nanak, the first guru, taught equality and unity. He rejected caste distinctions and idol worship. Nanak emphasized the importance of honest work. He introduced the concept of langar, the community kitchen. This practice promotes equality and service. It's still a central part of Sikh worship today. The 10 gurus are seen as one light in 10 forms. Each guru built on the teachings of the previous ones. Guru Gobind Singh was the 10th and final human guru. He formed the Khalsa, the community of initiated Sikhs. Gobind Singh declared that after him, the Guru Granth Sahib would be the eternal guru. The Guru Granth Sahib is the holy scripture of Sikhism. It's treated with utmost respect, like a living guru.
Section 8. Zoroastrianism's Ahura Mazda, the Wise Lord. Zoroastrianism is one of the world's oldest monotheistic religions. It originated in ancient Persia. Many Zoroastrians, known as Parsis, settled in India. They fled persecution in their homeland. Zoroastrians worship one god, Ahura Mazda. The name means wise lord in ancient Iranian. Ahura Mazda is seen as the creator and upholder of truth. He represents wisdom, light, and goodness. Zoroastrians believe in the constant struggle between good and evil. They see Ahura Mazda as the force of good. His adversary is Angra Mainyu, the destructive spirit. Zoroastrians don't use idols in worship. They see fire as a symbol of Ahura Mazda's purity. Fire temples are central to Zoroastrian worship. These temples house sacred fires. These fires are kept burning continuously. They represent the eternal nature of Ahura Mazda. In India, Zoroastrians have integrated well while maintaining their identity.
Section 9. Tribal deities, nature spirits and ancestral gods. India's spiritual landscape includes many tribal religions. These beliefs often center around nature worship. Tribal communities see divinity in mountains, rivers and forests. They believe in spirits that inhabit natural objects. These spirits are both revered and feared. Many tribal gods are linked to specific localities. The Gond tribe, for example, worships Bada Dev. He's the great god of the forest. The Santhal people revere Marang Buru, the mountain god. These deities are seen as protectors of the community. They're often associated with fertility and harvest. Ancestor worship is common in many tribal faiths. Deceased family members are seen as intermediaries to the spirit world. Tribes perform rituals to honor and appease these ancestors. They believe ancestors can influence daily life. Tribal religions often blend with mainstream faiths. Many tribes have adopted Hindu gods alongside their traditional deities.
Section 10. Unity in diversity. India's spiritual harmony. India's divine landscape is incredibly diverse. It's a tapestry of countless beliefs and practices. Yet, there's an underlying unity. Many Indians see different faiths as various paths to the same truth. This idea is captured in the Sanskrit phrase, Ekam Satvipra Bahuda Vadanti. It means truth is one. Sages call it by many names. This diversity is not just tolerated, but celebrated. Religious festivals often bring communities together. Hindus participate in Eid celebrations. Muslims join Diwali festivities. Sikhs open their langars to all. This interfaith harmony is a hallmark of Indian culture. It's a living example of unity in diversity. India's constitution enshrines secularism and religious freedom. All faiths are given equal respect and protection. This legal framework supports the country's spiritual diversity. It allows various beliefs to coexist and flourish. India's secular nature is not about rejecting religion. It's about embracing all faiths equally.